Hey, your friendly neighborhood geek here, or should I say spooky neighborhood geek here, because it's currently October, and I believe next week is Halloween. Hope everyone's been doing good. You see, haven't really, I have been uploading, but not like as much as I like to. Like my last figure review was on my Legion class, Transformers The Last Night Barricade figure. I recently uploaded a completion of TikToks that I did, yeah, like last month, be very beginning of this month. So now I'm finally doing a figure unboxing slash figure review on a figure slash character who, this is a Transformer figure. Funny story, excuse me, I was going to do a review on a high end figure from a company I was looking forward to talking about, but when I received my copy, one of the pieces was missing and it broke on me. So I just ended up putting it in as an extra, like an extra item in a eBay sale I made, and got rid of it. And I'm supposed to have another one that is taking a very long time to get here. So if that figure ever comes, hopefully I might do a review on that one. Hopefully it's better quality than the first figure I received. So with all that being said, yes, we are talking about a transformer, something I can I can rely on to be good and rely on to not break on me. This is at this point, this figure is kind of vintage. This is a very popular character, so this isn't an obscure character. Um, excuse me, this is a very popular character. So yeah, let's see who it is. Um, so I was around for when these figures came out, so I knew when these figures, I was aware when these figures were coming out. Of course, at the time I was younger and I didn't have money like that, so I think I only had enough for one figure. Um, my friend just texted me an emoji of a bar of soap, so that's something. But anyway, yeah, I've been looking forward to this figure. Bought this from eBay. The seller was like me, had good feedback, and it was genuine. Let's see. Is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. Nice packaging, priority. So yes, we have tried to get all this stuff off of me. Don't make a big mess. We have, yes, Fall of Cybertron Starscream. Oh my goodness. Yes, I really, really like this figure. I think I've said it before when I talked about. I apologize. I'm filming this at nighttime. It's currently 9:35. I try to get this review in while I had, the quiet time to do it. Um, yeah, so I think I've said it before, but I really got into Transformers. One of the biggest reasons was when this game came out. I think Fall of Cybertron may have won Game of the Year in 2012, or at least it got a nomination. I mean, it was a big deal. The trailers, the gameplay, the storyline, the voice cast. I mean, a lot of love went into this game. And I remember it fondly, because of all the press and all the attention it got when it came out. Unfortunately, I haven't played it yet. I do hope to play Fall of Cybertron and War for Cybertron one day eventually. But yeah, I still like the story. I rewatch the cutscenes and rewatch playthroughs and all stuff like that. Um, so like I said, at the time, my favorite character, who is still one of my favorite, maybe not my number one, but he's still one of my favorites, was Grimlock, leader of the Dinobots. I have I have a Grimlock. I've had a couple, but I sold my other one recently. So here's my animated Grimlock, who I've done a review on. Um, Very fun, charming toy. Yeah. So Grimlock was my favorite character at the time, and I had enough money to buy the Generations, Fall of Cybertron, Thrilling 30, whatever, Grimlock. So that was my definitive figure for a long time. I love that figure. Did stop motions with them, all types of stuff like that. Okay, I apologize, had some technical difficulties, but yeah, so the packaging, really, really cool. So if I add Starscream, in total I have, let's see, 7 Fall of Cybertron figures. Um, One I'm about to put in a listing to be sold off, but I'll show that character as a size comparison with Starscream when I take him out. But yeah, I mean, visually the packaging is really cool. Um, like I said, I really like this illustration of him on top. Classic Transformers Generations. Starscream follows Cybertron, level 2, intermediate. I like when they put that, like how difficult the figure is to transform. Um, and on the back, I like the back. I like this illustration of him. It says, Follow Cybertron, Starscream. There was a time when Starscream was an honorable soldier um, who fought for the defense of Cybertron, but long isolation aboard an orbitable platform made him greedy and ambitious. Given the opportunity to once again lead troops, he gladly joined Megatron. So, yeah, it's kind of a spoiler for what a 10-year-old game. Um, Starscream and his Jetfire and a handful of other, I think like Thundercracker, Skywarp, handful of other characters were on an orbitable space station. I forgot what their job was, but in War for Cybertron, Starscream and Megatron didn't know each other. Like that was the first time Megatron met Starscream. Starscream didn't like the game didn't start with Starscream automatically already being, one of Megatron's soldiers or whatever. So that was really cool how they, how the writers did that. Like, so we kind of saw him kind of like slowly become the Starscream we know him to be, which was really neat. Like I said, like the jet mode. Strength is, I think it says an 8 or 7. Intelligence is a 7, endurance is a 6, rank is a 9, courage is a 3, which is very funny because he's known for being cowardly, and skill is a 10. So cool. Let's see. So I didn't have to do that part. Oh, the whole thing came off. Well, I'll be keeping this because this is a collectible, so I'll keep the packaging. I do have, instructions. I do have G1 Starscream from the 1986 movie, which came out maybe last year or some months ago. This is my second G1 toy. I did have a knockoff of the Protectobots. I gave that to my brother. He broke it up. I have G1 Blitzwing, which I think is a KO, but very good quality. So yeah, here's my G1 Starscream, who came with a couple other accessories. Very fun figure. He's just a very nice display piece. I like having this classic Starscream, in my collection. So I will show the two of them together. Let's see. So they had these rope type of of whatchamacallit. So I can just use the knife. Yeah, I really don't have a favorite version. I mean, there's so many versions of Starscream. I like animated, voiced by Tom Kenny, an actor who plays SpongeBob. Sam Riegel, not entirely familiar with his other work, but he voiced Starscream for the War for Cybertron trilogy, or I guess now it's called Gamerverse, because now there is a toy line specifically for these video game designs, so that's really cool. I wouldn't mind getting the clip jumper. They made a clip jumper for years. I've been wanting to, like I said, War for Cybertron, Follow Cybertron styled clip jumper. So I'm glad that finally came out. That's on my list to get at some point. But got one more. But yeah, I just always like this design. in this version of Starscream. So this version did get 3 repaints, I believe. We got a Thundercracker and we got a Skywarp. So if you wanted the original 3 Seekers in this style, you could do that. I think that's really cool. I think I paid around like, I think I maybe paid like $50 for him, which is reasonable, considering he was still new in packaging. Well, he's kind of small, which I'm not bothered by. I assumed he would be small. Has toes. Of course, is an older figure, so have to be a little careful with them. Yeah, he's just charming. I like him. I say I'd be careful. This leg, oh goodness. This leg is not wanting to stay on. But so far, I mean, there we go. Presentation is cool. And it kind of has some ankle joints or something, but yeah, he's cool so far. Nice posability. So I know when this figure came out, for the most part, people said good things about it. So we'll probably cut. I'll probably cut so you'll see him in his jet mode. But this is cool. You see how the gun, these little rotational pieces on the blasters. I forgot these. I think all the weapons had their own unique names. I forgot what this weapon was called. I apologize. I've heard it said before, but I can't remember. So this can separate, or you could have him hold it with 2 hands, or hold it with 2 hands, or hold it 1 hand. Hold it 1 hand. He has light piping, which is cool. He has, kind of hard to see, but he has purple Decepticon logos. And this part, I believe, is, this back piece is removable, I believe. Yeah, this back piece is removable. So you could plug these 2 guns on the back if you wanted to. That's convenient. Let's see. So if you wanted, like with the old G1 toy, you can have his you have these guns plugged on his arm. If I can get him to separate. Oh, have them plug on his arm, like, I believe like this, which is cool. This is cool. Have them plug on his arm like that. And kind of look like his G1 counterpart, which is a nice little detail. I really like that. So you see the 2 of them together. They're about the same height. So this is 2012, 1984. So a long way. But I really like this. This is really cool. I thought about animating with Starscream. I might do that. I can do a decent Sam Riegel impression. So let's see. Or you could have, oh, let's see, I already see a little stress mark on this hole. Well, like I said, this figure is from 2012. I don't see it on this one though. It's kind of a bummer, but like it says, it's an old figure, so let's see. Let's see. Here he is with Jazz, my other figure. I got him years ago in a comic shop. So again, they're around the same size. Starscream is a few inches taller. And here he is with Bruticus, who he interacted a lot with the Combaticons in the video game. And also, he was responsible for creating them in the G1 cartoon. So this is really cool. Here's Bruticus, Starscream. Really, really neat. I might do these guys individually. I've talked about this figure. I love this figure. I don't care if it's dated. I don't care if it hasn't aged well. This is a very fun toy. Like I said, if I was a kid back then, real quick, if I was a kid back then and I got all of these, separately and then found out I could put them all together to make one big awesome robot, I would have been all over this set as a kid. But yeah, love this Bruticus. Never getting rid of it. I um, had the G1, the G2 Amazon exclusive Fall of Cybertron Bruticus, and um, I really liked it. I liked it, but it was kind of just an impulse buy, and I eventually just sold it. Um, Here's the instructions. Let's see, classic instructions. Let's see. Hopefully this won't be too difficult. I might cut. Yeah, I might cut. Yeah, let's go ahead and cut. Okay, so finally. It wasn't that hard. I watched a video on how to do it, and it's actually not that hard once you figure it out. So that's cool. Very solid. So you can see the gun is on top, and I really like this jet mode. It's really cool, and like the colors on him, and like I said, see the bottom of him, and he kind of has a spinal cord detail right here, which is really neat. Um, like I said, it's a very fun figure. I Outside a little bit of stress showing on the side of his arm from plugging the gun in. This is a very charming figure. Of course, like I said, I kind of consider this vintage, and it's a little brittle because, again, it's from 2012, but really cool. I didn't bother to transform Jazz. I'm sorry, I didn't bother to transform G1 Starscream, so yeah, no vehicle comparison. Well, actually, I will show this as a comparison. A figure that came out, 2 years later. Here's the Last Night or Age of Extinction Slug. So you can kind of get an idea. They're around the same size. Um, but yeah, again, I recommend them. If you're interested, you can still find them for a relatively decent price. Go for it. Like I said, I just really kind of wanted this figure. I wanted it for years, so I just went ahead and got them while I had the extra funds. Um, yeah, Starscream. Don't know what next review might be. Might be, like I said, on that figure, that collectible that is taking a long time to get here, or it might be on something else. Might be on another Transformer, TikTok. I still got to get around to doing those videos about the comics. Um, so yeah, but stay tuned for more. And peace, you guys. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you next time. Peace.